Hi folks, thanks for tuning in and welcome back. I hope everyone's having a nice summer. I've been doing a little bit of fishing, so that's where I've been. We were down in the Keys fishing, and now I'm doing a little bit of freshwater fishing as well. But when I returned, I decided to replace my two fillet knives with two new Bark Rivers, and this is one of the knives I replaced, and it still works. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just getting old, and the sheath is coming apart on the inside, the insert, and it always seems to get hung up. But this is a Charade, an Uncle Henry version, very nice. Average stainless steel, I would say. It's still relatively sharp, catches on the nail, but after a few fish it does go blunt, and it has about a 7-inch blade on it. So this is one of the knives that I replaced, and I also have a more compact fillet knife. It's a little Gerber folding version, and it's nothing fancy. It's one of these bolt action fishermen, and that's what that looks like. And I would say the Charade is a little bit nicer, holds a little bit better edge in this one, but I usually carry this one in my vest. So let's talk about the two new knives. The one on top that you're looking at here is a Bark River Kalahari Sportsman, and the one on the bottom is a Bark River Mini Kalahari Sportsman. So big brother, little brother. They're basically identical with the exception of the size of the knives. This is the sheath the large one came in. Very nice quality, no issues there. Has a belt loop on the back for those that are interested. There you go. I generally don't carry my fishing knives on my belt, but it does give me the option to do so if I wanted to. Now I would have preferred a Kydex sheath or a synthetic material, especially for a knife that's always going to be getting wet, over leather. But this is the sheath that the large one came with. But let's talk about the knife. It's a very nice knife, and as you can see, it has a very generous handle on there. No issues there. Nice swell right here. Black canvas, no pins, no liners. It has a lanyard loop on the back if you wanted to use it perhaps on a boat and you're moving around a lot for safety, or if your hands are wet or bloody. Gives you the option to attach a lanyard to it. And for those that are interested in fishing knives, this knife is 11.6 inches overall, or 29.4 centimeters. So that's the overall length. And the blade's coming in at 6.7 inches, or 17 centimeters. The steel, blade steel, is a Bohler N661, and Bark River claims that this steel holds an edge better than S35VN or CPM 154, and they also claim that the knife is easier to resharpen, so we'll see. And there's a shot of the spine for you, and that's coming in at 0.085 inches or 2.1 millimeters. And this knife weighs 4.5 ounces or 127 grams. Comfortable, no issues there. Upswept point. And talking about the point, there's a nice shot of it. Very nice point on there for introducing the knife or piercing. There you go. And I'll give you a shot of the other side. So this is the full-size version, the Kalahari. I think this is a better option for ocean fishing, maybe surf fishing, or for larger fish like salmon. So I'll set it down right there where you can still see it, and we'll talk about this one. This is the Mini Kalahari. Basically the same kind of sheath with a belt loop on the back. And this is the one that I prefer. It's a little more practical, a little more compact, a little more lightweight. And for those that are interested, this knife is 8.9 inches overall, or 22.6 centimeters. So that's the overall length of the knife. The blade is coming in at 4.9 inches, or 12.4 centimeters. Spine's a little bit thinner, 0 or 0.075, and that translates over to about 1.9 millimeters. Blade steel is the same, Bohler N661. And this knife only weighs 2.5 ounces, or 71 grams. So this one's like a feather in the hand. Upswept point, nice profile. I think this is a better choice for perhaps freshwater fishing, or for those folks who are looking for a more lightweight, compact option. And there's a shot of the knives side by side, and as you can see, the blade is larger on the Kalahari Sportsman, but the handle is also larger and wider. Really, the main difference on the knives is scale. Full-size fillet knife versus a more compact version. So I'll set them right here. Where you can see them, and I'll see if I can bring in a little bit closer. This is my preferred one, I think, so far, but there's a reason for owning larger knife, especially if I'm going to be doing a little bit of surf fishing, or for mahi, grouper, and larger fish where a larger blade is needed to do the fillet job. Now, these knives are also very nice for trimming down deer meat. We have a couple of fillet knives upstate. They don't belong to me, they belong to someone else, but we'll use them to remove that silver skin off the meat and trim down all the byproducts. And it's nice having a very small, compact, razor sharp knife like that for that delicate work. So let me see if I can bring in a little bit closer. And there you go. So once again, this is the Bark River Kalahari Sportsman on top. Full-size fillet knife, and down below the little brother, the Mini Kalahari Sportsman. A little more compact, a little more lightweight. Thanks for tuning in, and see you all next time.